fortune all amongst them. If he ain't got a soul, then in the end it profits nothing. A small word of love can make somebody's day. A compliment to say, it can go the longest way. Hey, love overcomes, it's better than the gun. It's the weapon that I use when I'm in war, that's why I won. And pressure comes with courage, continue and succeed. In time that you are hopeless, man, you get down on your knees. The weather won't be perfect, the clouds will rain indeed. You gotta provide the harvest, just go and plant the seed. See me at my worst, and watch me at my best. Seen when I was cursing, like now watch me living blessed. The devil keep it mad, cause I no longer feel depressed. Dig my boots up by his chest, now I got him on his neck. No longer feeling weak, no longer feeling stressed. Worried and confused, only Christ will give me rest. I smile at what's against me, I pray for what's ahead. If I can't live with Jesus, man, I might as well be dead.
Right, that's Brian T right there with Kingdom Music. I always like listening to their music. They're doing big things, and I think I said this before. They're doing big things in Jesus' name for sure. But I like to welcome everybody to the show, Real Talk, Motivation. Motivation, hustle, and the grind. I had so many people ask me why they call it that. Why did I want to call it that? And I sat with a couple people and I came up with the Real Talk because there's a lot of great shows out here, let's be honest, and a lot of people doing a lot of big things. But do we ever really talk about the real things, you know? And let's be respectful, you know. One thing about this show here on Know Thyself is it's going to be God has to be the foundation of everything we do. I believe in that. Now, it's hard to show that all the time. I get it. We only human. But the thing is you know, you have to really try hard at that. And one thing I learned in sobriety is you take it one day at a time. And I say motivation because I need motivated every day, especially things that I'm dealing with today, what I'm going through, just the ins and outs of life, family. So that's the motivation part. The hustle part is, I mean, in the good grind hustle, like hustling at work, whatever you do. I'm pretty sure whatever you got going on, if you're waking up in the morning, going to work, working all day, Monday through Friday, 7 days a week maybe, you know what I'm saying? Some people work 7 days a week. Some people don't know what 9 to 5 means, you know? The individuals that I work with, you know, we don't know Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, but thank God we don't live a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 type lifestyle because we don't work like that. We hustle 7 days a week as much as we can when we can. And I guess that's the hustle and the grind part. What I wanted to share today is kind of just the beginning of this show. We're going to shoot it every Tuesday, and we're going to have it where we can talk about anything. I already got a bunch of emails in. For those that sent emails, I appreciate you. You can go to knowthyselfoutreach@gmail.com. You can leave me a topic, a discussion idea you have. We could discuss it, talk about it. And it's open. It's an open thing. Just be respectful of others. Like I said, who are we to judge? You know, we all got secrets. We all got skeletons in the closet. You know, we all had to ask forgiveness for something, and we continuously do every day. None of us are sinless, but we can sin less. I believe that. Something I'm learning. You know, I get called an a-hole all the time because of the way I am. But I guess it's because the truth of stuff that I say. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't care what we talk about on this show. That's why it's real talk. Let's get to it, the nitty gritty, whatever it is. But at the same time, be respectful of others, their feelings, their thoughts. And I just want it to be open, like I said, to the community. And let it show that whatever it is, whatever topic, whatever we discuss here, whatever idea we got, let's make it at the end that how we made God the foundation of that and made it rise. Because I could tell you some stories, man, that I had my back against the wall. Not the, what do they say, not a pot to, in a window to throw it out of. And by the graces of God and things that he's done, he's removed certain people from my life that I never thought would, that to this day I still miss them. But it was, God had a whole reasoning for what he was doing, the higher power, you know what I'm saying? And I see it now, and I still sometimes don't like it, but I had to leave it up to him. So let's just kind of, keep it respectful. That's what I'm trying to say. And like I said, this part of the show right here is just, it's called The Beginning, because I kind of just setting ground rules on everything. Again, for the people, like I said earlier, for the people that sent me their emails, I do appreciate it. Those are some great ideas. We will talk about, like I got family, jobs, sobriety, education, churches, food, anything you guys want to talk about. That's why it's called Real Talk, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about how we get the motivation, how we hustle, and how we grind in this today's society. And it's hard, man. And I know I talk to so many people that have so many different opinions on things, but if you really look at the whole perspective of it, listen to when I say this, right? We're all trying to do the same thing. Now, some of us, I get it, you in the unrighteous way. I mean, that was me 20 years ago. I understand that. You ain't there yet, but you will be. You just got to, find your way. You got to find him first and foremost. I'm telling you, that'll do a whole thing. And whoever you're high powered, right there, and keep it moving. If it was easy, everybody would have it. I always like saying that phrase, man. I heard that phrase, I don't know, 15 years ago. If it was easy, everybody would have it, and I believe that with everything in me. Because there's sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. There's sometimes I don't, past this past weekend here, I'll give you a quick example. We had my oldest in the household. He turned 16, and so it was his birthday, which was yesterday, and then Mother's Day, of course. Happy Mother's Day, happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I salute you guys for real, because without women, there'd be no men. That's a fact. A lot of us men need to learn how to more respect for you guys, for real, to all women. But this weekend was just like, I was doing this, doing that, still working, doing this, trying to make Mother's Day, beautiful for my wife, and trying to do things for my son, and just all over the place, man. And my mind was just like, racing, and I know sometimes I need to check myself, and I need to ask God, like I recently did. I said, man, you got to show me the way, because I'm hard-headed. I'm a knucklehead. I'm an old-school knucklehead from way back in the day that ran the streets, that you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. My family, they know that. And when I'm cool when I'm talking. If I get quiet, yeah. If I get quiet and you don't hear from me and all that, that's the problem. That's why I got to pray. I got to get closer to God. I got to, and he's delivered me from so much. I'm not playing. But my thing is, this weekend, man, I sat there and I said, I need a fix, and here I am. I need a, and God has put some wonderful people in my life that you would never expect, and no one's perfect. I know they're not perfect, It's actually funny. I allow people to lie to me. Ain't that crazy? This is what I said. I allow people to lie to me. I sit there and I see their BS when they're talking to me, and I let them go ahead, and I'm like, I'm gonna let them think that they. But my thing is that some of those people, now I know this might be contradiction to what I'm about to say, but some of those same people actually have really uplifted me in ways that, and it's crazy, huh? I just said that they lie to me, and I've allowed them to lie to me. It's usually something minute, but if it's minute, it'll get big, right? Small lies, big lies, white lies, I get it. But some of them same people, man, have really touched me in ways that I needed, things that I needed to know, things I needed to hear at that moment in time, and I'm grateful for that. They say that the devil comes in sheep's clothing, right? The devil comes in sheep's clothing. Same thing I feel like this. Why can't it be the opposite? Why isn't it someone that comes from whatever they got going on at one moment, man? Because only God knows our hearts. I believe that too with everything in me. Only God knows our hearts. And this weekend, like I was saying, I had to step back and say, okay, God, you know what? You got to do this because I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I know. I want to be in control, but I'm not. No one is. That's the crazy part. No one's in control. You can't control another person, man. You can't control another situation. People, places, or things, man. The bottom line is people, places, and things. You can't. If you try to control people, places, and things, you're going crazy. And if you're allowing someone to do that, you got to work on that. And that person has to work on, and they know they're doing it. Man, listen, I got a PhD in manipulation 20 years ago. I'm telling you, God delivered me from that. He gave me something called what is it? Oh yeah, it's a conscience. I actually think about stuff now and it hurts my what? Oh yeah, my heart. I have one of those too. I didn't know I did. And you know what? Those things really get to me. That makes me think like, man. So, like I said, back to this weekend. Here we go. I keep trying to get past this weekend. I had to say, okay, you know what? I got to give it to you and let you do it because I think I know everything and I don't. I want to control stuff and I did. And it really opened my eyes to so much. I actually got to enjoy things, see things. My daughter, she had, back to my daughter, my son's birthday, Mother's Day, my little boy, I got a little, he's something else. I thought most of you know him, some of you don't, man, she's something else. My daughter, who, she's 13 going on 21, she says to my wife, because we were supposed to be relaxing after working Friday and Saturday, believe me, I twisted it into work. I wanted to go back out and work Saturday evening because we're marketing and promoting on something we're doing. And my daughter tells my wife, he doesn't know how to lay down and just relax. But I feel like if I lay down and relax, right, the things that need to get done won't. And I understand we need that peace. We do. I'm not taking that. I understand that, okay? But she was right. I didn't. So I'm calling the people that we got that work, hey, you guys want to come out and work? Yes. I go pick them up. We go do whatever we got to do. And we were, I don't know, I think it was like 9:30 at night out in Corpus doing this. And I sit here, my point of all that to say this is I needed to let go and let God. Something that I've heard all the time, let go and let God, let go and let God, especially in recovery. And I always say it sometimes, how it's just one of those things we say all the time, like saying amen, you're so used to someone praying at the amen, and I needed to do that. And once I truly did that, I sat back for a moment and I got a little peace, I did. And then it made me realize that I'm not in control. The same things I'm telling everybody else, people, places, and things, you can't look at, I'm not, no one is in control. That's the crazy thing that I had to remember. It doesn't matter who, what, or where. They're not in control, man. God is. God is in control of me, you, everyone around you, and we have to have that faith. No matter what comes at you, no matter what. I know it's so hard because I've talked to some, I see who's on here now, and the conversations we've just had in this past week, I know how your heart hurts. I get it, man. I do, and you know who I'm talking to, a few of you. But you gotta just let go and let God, man. That's all there is to it, And I was talking to an individual that does events with us, and he hit me. What the comment he said hit me with a ton of bricks because I've been pushing so hard for all these materialistic things, maybe. But he said this, that I heard the same phrase, and I swear the next show I'm gonna tell you who said it. But have you ever seen a hearse, a U-Haul behind a hearse? Never. You've never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse. So we ain't taking none of this, and that's what I had to stop and focus on and realize, like, wait a second. I need to be there for my kids. I need to calm down. I need to let God. I need to stop and relax, man. I need to start making the what God has planned for me, And I know once I allow that, it's that crazy. I have to allow that because we do. He gives us free will. I could get up right now, shut this off, and go buy me a beer, roll me up a fatty, all that stuff. Give me a blunt, all that. And you guys wouldn't know. He would know. He knows our hearts. He gives us free will. That's the old me. 20 years ago, man, I was something else. But I have to remember that I have to enjoy the blessings He's gave me in front of me right now, the good friends I have, my family that I have in my life, the truth. You know, I just said this to someone recently that, and they know what I'm talking about. They do. I've met people who are millionaires, who are the most unhappiest people in the world. I met them all over from different states. I got a good friend of mine in New York who is one of the most richest individuals that I've ever met in my life. And this man tells me how miserable he is, you know, and the things that he's went through and the things that he's done. You know, that old, what does my man say? More money, more problems. He ain't lying, he says. And I get that. But then I met some of the people who don't have a lot of things and barely make their bills, but then when I see them, they're happy. They don't allow drama in their life. They have a God-given peace around them. You understand that? And you know how you can see that? The eyes. The eyes are the gateway to any man or woman's soul. Period. We can hide it with, you know, pizzazz and flash and hey and all that. But the eyes tell the truth. You can't lie with them. That's a fact. And that's what's inside us. And that's why I strongly believed in this show, Real Talk, Motivation, Hustle, and the Grind. Because I think it's time that we're able to be truthful about, you know, I'm all for recovery, sobriety, anonymous, you know, and I think that's wonderful, and I think that's great. I've seen it uplift myself. I've seen it take people to a whole nother, you know, and I think it's beautiful. But here's the crazy, ready? When you're honest with yourself, that's how it starts. Then you can be honest to your higher power and everything around you. But that's with everything that we do, when you're honest to yourself. And that's why I decided I wanted to do this show. And I've had people that, like I said, the emails, again, thank you for the emails, knowthyselfoutreach@gmail.com. The emails that have been sent to me, I think are wonderful. I've responded to the majority of you. Some of you I haven't yet, but I will. But I think that we have something here that a lot of people could grow from. We could all come together. I want to have people come on the show from different, you know, genres, whatever, different aspects, different things that they do, different careers, whatever, I don't care. And I just want people to be able to feel like, you know what, we finally have somewhere we can go to and be truthful and honest, but keep it respectful. Don't judge others, because who are we to judge? You know what I'm saying? And just kind of just talk about what it takes, and know that what you think you're going through alone, you're not. So I used to think that I'm the only one that's going through this. I'm the only one that suffers like this. I'm the only one. I put myself way up here. But man, listen, that's not even it, man. That's not even it. I learned that the hard way. You know? And I'm not alone. That took me a long time to understand that I'm not alone. I'm not perfect. I'm really working on a lot of stuff these past few months. You would think in the 20-some years that I've been street ministering and all these other things that I would be way surpassed where I'm at, right? But I'm human. You know what I'm saying? And here's one. Today, 30 days. Today, 30 days that I quit smoking. And I've never tried to quit smoking. And I've been smoking cigarettes for, I can't even remember. You know what I'm saying? I know I look like I'm 21, but I'm 50 years old. Huh? Yeah. And I've been smoking forever. And here it is, 30 days today. And let me tell you something. I feel amazing. I feel great. It's just, and I got people around me that know that I'm trying to, at first I didn't tell no one. Okay? Because I felt like if I did, everybody would kind of be like, you know, if he gets angry or something, it's because he needs a cigarette. Go have a cigarette. Which I didn't at all. You know, even my family was like, when they knew that I wasn't smoking, they were like, I thought it was going to be a lot worse. I was like, what do you mean? But I'm grateful that I have 30 days, man. 30 days, and I did one thing that I heard an individual say, and we'll just call her Miss H. She said this. She said, one thing I did is I prayed. I prayed and gave it to God. And that really stuck with me. This was months and months and months and months ago she said this. And that really stuck with me. So I said, okay. I remember being outside with my oldest son, and I said, you know what? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm done smoking today. And I prayed, I gave it to God, and here I am 30 days later. You know? And I'm not saying that, who's to say that tomorrow I don't start smoking again? I don't know. But it's 30 days, and I feel great. I don't have as much as hard cravings as I've had. But those are the success things that I'm grateful for, because I've truly given them to my higher power. And I know that if I wasn't able to do that, and it's not easy, man, if you ever meet someone that tells you they're full of crap, if you ever see someone who you think they have no problems, that's a lie. Every family, everything that you see, I don't know, it's crazy, because I see so much stuff that people are like, oh, they can't have no problems. Man, some people just hide it better, man. Let's be honest. Some people know how to hide it better. Some people know how to tuck it under the rug even deeper. Some people run from their problems so fast, man. Your head is spinning. They're running from their problems. It got nothing to do with you. So, and what's the goal of this real talk? It's just to get whatever it is out. It's just to know you're not alone. It's to know that for the people that are out there doing the whole, hustle and that grind, I salute you. I'm here. I know how that is, And I'm choking up because I'm looking at some of these other comments that are coming. There's two things of comments going on, because I have one here and then over here, and I think it's great that you guys think that. I want to say that much. And know that anything that people send me on emails, they're anonymous. They won't go nowhere unless you want me to share them. I eventually want people to come on the show, like I said. And some people will like the show, some people won't. It's like me. Some people love me, some people like me, some people hate me. And I've said this many times, I'm okay with all three. I'm okay with that, because who am I? You know what I'm saying? Who am I? Remember, you ain't gonna have a U-Haul behind my hearse. I just want to be and enjoy what I have today. And that's the blessings of my family, my friends. I pray for all my friends that are going through something. I know who it is and the things they told me. I just keep praying over and over that the situations that are going on in other people's lives that they want to not speak about, and that's okay, you don't have to speak about it, is that it's going to continue to go. But I just want everyone to know that one day at a time, and everything's going to be all right. The next show, I have many topics and discussion ideas that came to me through this emails. If you have a topic and a discussion idea, please email me at knowthyselfoutreach@gmail.com. You can go to this Facebook page right here, look at it, and it'll be on there. We're going to have it May 21st, which is next Tuesday, 8 o'clock. I'm going to shoot for that every time. I ask that you please like, share, and let others know. And I will respond to everybody's email. I know I've already responded to a few, but thank you so much. And like I said, real talk, motivation, hustle, and the grind. And this segment right here is the beginning. And let's see where it goes. All right? God bless you guys.